Good morning, everyone. You're gonna want to get over Elaine, darling. We are on our way to Biscuitville, which is a fast food type-ish place, is my understanding. We've never been, but you can see it's coming up. There we go.
Oh, look, Fresh Southern.
Yeah, Fresh Southern right here, Biscuitville. It is only open for breakfast and lunch. I pass by it every time I go to therapy because it's down in this area. And I never stop though because I'm always headed straight to therapy. And I figured it was time for us to try it before we go out and explore something also downtown called the Poe House. Not related to Edgar Allan Poe, though his name is Edgar Allan Poe. It's just not the poet. That's also near therapy. So since we were down in the area, we are going to give it a try. So I will let you know what we think. What do you think, darling?
I'm excited. I've never been here before. I wonder if they have these in Kansas.
Probably not, since we've never seen them before. Are we going to go through the drive-thru or are we going to sit inside?
I reckon we'll go inside.
Okay, then you need to go through the left side right here to pull through. This is the drive-thru.
Alright, well, alright. Check it out.
Alright, we're going to check it out and we will tell you how it is. See ya. Alright, so we are officially done with Biscuitville. I'd say it was pretty good. What would you think?
That was delicious. Delish. They have plenty of biscuits, pancakes, I think local eggs, that they deliver to as well.
There's a sign on the wall that said eggs so local, you could get them by egg toss.
Yeah.
And there's a little window when you walk in and you see a worker making the biscuits fresh from scratch.
Yeah, it was very unexpected.
Not bad for fast food.
Yeah, it was. The impression was a restaurant, but then when you go in, it's okay. It's a breakfast. We probably should have went there for brunch then.
Yeah. So now we are at the Poe House.
Yeah. I'll show the open sign. Yeah. They're open. So they're doing tours 10 o'clock start thing every hour, but I don't really see a lot of people here. We're actually parked right out front of the Poe House.
Yeah.
And then wouldn't you say this is close to
There's our car.
Your massage place, huh?
It's close to my therapy, yeah. It's literally like
where she gets her facials.
and counseling, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-minute walk from here. So we're gonna go check it out. We'll see if they allow pictures. See ya. Smile and say hello, honey. Honey. Smile and say hello. Everyone, I am currently behind the camera and we are all alone up here on the second floor. So I figured I would show you some of what the area that we're living in is known for. We're gonna start with McLaurin's General Store. An old Pepsi Cola bot cooler. Got shoes and medicine. Something interesting you might not know is that Pepsi and Vicks Vapor Rub were founded right here in North Carolina. Yes, Pepsi.
Oh, wow.
And you'll see that there is some roving here and bobbins. It's turning into thread. There's a carding machine. This makes all my knitting people and yarn people very happy, I'm sure. We have a few different examples of spinning wheels and swifts. There's a beautiful, beautiful wheel. This one, from my recollection of a different North Carolina museum, was primarily used for flax. And this looks like a modern Ashford or Kromsky. And we have a swift going over here. And a rigid heddle loom. There's the heddle. Making some fabric. There's also this cute little porch area for the store, the restroom. We have little exhibits on soldiers living and just the area in general. Look at these DPNs. A little tiny ball of singles yarn. Got some cannonballs. We've got some Fayetteville rifles. Confederate flags. Here we go. Here's the cannonballs. Here's these. Some silver. More soldiers exhibits. And a little tent. There's also, since this is the Cape Fear area, there's a lot of river transportation. So they have this little recreation on the river transports. You can see another rifle there. And just goods that they were transporting. They even, if you go all the way back here, they have the sounds of what it would sound like with the wheel. Would you have anything you'd like to add, darling?
Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I didn't know Pepsi was founded here. You mentioned earlier. Yeah, so the first floor is more of the beginnings, the colonial. Now they had the Civil War and all that stuff, and then we progress here. It's just interesting. So I guess the higher up you go, the closer you are to
present day history.
Present day. So kind of curious on the third floor.
There isn't a third floor, darling.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's only 2 stories.
Joking. Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So, oh, look at this beautiful fleece. All right, well, we are gonna pop back on downstairs, and we hope you've had a great time looking at our Hunday Sunday. See ya. Say bye.
Bye.
You're on candid camera. Where are we going?
We're going to the North Carolina Arsenal.
The park.
It says Arsenal on the sign over there.
Yeah, that's the name of the street, honey.
Oh. I think is that the park? I thought that was an
It's
actual.
called Arsenal Park.
Yeah, but if you look at the photo in the back of the museum, it was actually Arsenal. Remember, because Sherman took it over.
Yes, this is where the Arsenal. This is where a site took place in the Civil War, and so we're gonna go see what's left of it in the ruins.
So we're both right.
Yes.
We just got done with the Cape Fear Museum.
Mm-hmm. And the Poe House.
No, sorry, North. What is it? The Poe House. It's.
We just finished the Poe House and the history of Cape Fear.
It's a Cape Fear Museum. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
We're crossing over a very busy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Highway.
It's a bit humid out. So.
I'd say more than a bit. And we're both wearing jeans.
Yeah.
So it's a little warm. But that's what you expect in June.
Yeah.
I only expected to go to the house, which would have been fine, but someone wants to take me in nature.
Well, sometimes it's good to do an adventure.
I don't do nature. I'm allergic to nature.
She's learning.
Not even kidding. I'm allergic to grass and trees, ant bites,
And
bees,
air.
wasps,
And there.
pollen, weeds. Essentially, if it's green and it grows,
All right, show the photo.
I'm allergic
I'm
to
not
it.
lying. That used to be an arsenal. Yeah, I'm not lying. Look at that.
there you go. Those are the ruins.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some photos, huh?
Alrighty. So this is a little park area. There's some more over here. All right, so that's everything that we have. I'll take some pictures, and again, hope you enjoyed us for our Sunday Hunday. Say hi.
Hello. Cheers.
Where are we right now?
We're at a restaurant called Husk. I'm about 2 pints in. It's essentially based. It's a 100-year-old warehouse, hardware store, sorry, that they converted into essentially English-style pub. So it appealed to me, and yeah, I think it was good. I had their specialty, the steak tips. And what did you have, darling?
I had their cavatappi Alfredo chicken.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have the lemon sweet dessert coming
The
up.
limoncello.
Yeah, limoncello. What you get?
I got a New York style cheesecake with chocolate sauce.
And where are we going after this?
We are going to go see In the Heights by Lin-Manuel Miranda in theaters.
So I think it came out early for us because I looked at the posters. For some places it comes out the 18th, but it's out today.
I think local, most theaters in the States, it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But military towns sometimes get advanced showings.
So the best thing about our local theater downtown Fayetteville is that apparently, I'm not used to this, I used to have premium extra, is the seats are heated and reclining at a movie theater.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
We're used to, when we were in Germany, the movie theater was very absolute basic necessities, and that's it. And you know what was really weird for me, darling?
Yeah.
When we went to go see the movie this time, the anthem did not play before the movie started.
That's true, because the military theaters, they have the national anthem play at the beginning.
And it always shows footage of the base that you're at.
So for those that, you know, I prefer them, but like it's just a shock to me that you don't have to pay premium to have a reclining heated seat at a movie theater. It comes with the regular ticket pricing in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So very excited about that. And then more to follow, I guess, with this vlog. We're still trying to find out what we want to do this weekend, so we're going to follow on that.
Yeah. I'm going to show you guys really quickly what the tap situation looks like here, because this is also a brewery. There's a full bar. We're in downtown area. So this is where we're at, and we are loving it so far.
So it's a Thursday. I got off work early. It's the vibe here is usually packed, I think, but
Downtown is always packed on the weekend.
We are downtown Fayetteville, right next to a bunch of places. But yeah, the vibe's really good here. So definitely recommend this place, the Husk Bar, Hardware Bar Grills.
Yeah, it was wonderful, and we'll show you our desserts when they come in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are sitting in the car, obviously, because we are headed to a couples communication class that is hosted by the Army Community Services. Is that what ACS stands for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've never done one through ACS before. However, we've done what's called Strong Bonds many times. Do you want to talk about what Strong Bonds is?
Just a program to help families.
And Strong Bonds is a series of classes, typically over a weekend. They send you to some fun place. When we lived in South Carolina, they took us to Myrtle Beach. When we lived in Germany, we would go to Garmisch. They're classes that help you better communicate and understand each other, because when you're in the military and someone is in the field or deployed or who knows. It can be harder to communicate, and you don't want to spend the precious little time you have together on the phone arguing. So these classes give you tips, tricks, just effective ways to communicate what you need to communicate without arguing. So we think that's what this class is going to be like, but we're not 100% sure. This is something that's free for all soldiers as a way to help. And I'm excited to see what we'll learn today. It's going to be a 6-hour course. So what are your thoughts?
Just excited. I'm about to head out.
All right. Well, we will maybe come on lunch. We might not. We'll see. See ya. All right. No one's in here yet, so I can kind of show you what the little classroom looks like for us. Girl Scout cookies of the utmost importance. And a husband.
Very excited. The big screen. So we were looking at this passport thing of things to do around town. But we might not. This class is a bit long.
It's 9 to 3 on a 4-day weekend. He chose to send us here on a Saturday.
Hey, it's a good...
It's a wonderful thing, however.
Yeah.
Not on a 4-day.
Frugal day. Well, in my defense, we were going to go out with the weather.
We were going to go out yesterday.
Yeah, we had stuff planned.
weather.
We had stuff planned, but we weren't going to go out because of the weather. It's raining.
Yeah. Tell them your new nickname for me.
Your name's Miha.
What does it mean?
It means my lovely wife.
Does not mean that at all.
It do.
When we saw In the Heights, he has now been fascinated with Spanish. He knows that I understand enough to get by, and thinks that calling me Mija is cute.
Well, no, Spanish. We down we have a whole. It's going to be the second language in the United States. Pretty much is at this point. But I think that when we plan our trip to, we're taking like a trip at Puerto Escondido. Escondido, yeah. And we're thinking about maybe going down there or some other places.
That still doesn't justify calling me Mija.
No, you mentioned about the whole interested in Spanish and all. I'm just saying.
Mija
we're planning a
means daughter, my dear daughter.
I'm joking.
My child.
No, I'm joking. The point is, I think we're planning a trip to South America, so more to follow on.
Puerto Escondido is in Mexico, in Oaxaca, not South America.
I want to go there too, but we talked about Uruguay and Brazil.
No, and I said I'm not going.
More to follow, but potential cruise ships in the make.
Cruise ship, maybe. Just going willy-nilly on our own? No. Well, you have to learn Spanish first.
Well, I guess this is why we need this couple communication class.
Ay, mío.
Mija.
Cállate la boca. Y por mis gentes, mi esposo es muy estúpido.
No.
Y loco. Adiós.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. We are done with our class. We let out early. It was very small. There was only 3 couples, including us, there. We played a fun version of the Newlyweds game. We won.
Of course.
And we ended up winning a little tabletop game for conversation starters. It was really cute. Did you learn anything new?
Of course. It was short and sweet, but they ended a bit early. We showed up at 9 and we were there for a few hours, and we just gunned through it, and she let us out early, probably because of the class size and all. But yeah, we won as always.
Yeah. Something I learned about you is that
I'm always right.
No.
Yeah.
If anything, that's me.
No.
I've learned that I really need to be patient when you come home, because when I'm home all day, I can talk to my parents. I don't really have anyone else to talk to, and so I kind of tend to unload right when you walk in the door.
So in short, the class was very enlightening. There was a couple that had 1 year in marriage.
Not even. They got married on New Year's Eve this past year.
During COVID. So that unexpected, but it was good. So we're trying to find something to do, try to make an effort to it. So we're at the entrance to the Pope airfield area, I guess. And there's a bunch of planes here if you want to show them.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Fort Bragg also has Pope Airfield on it, which used to be an old Air Force base, and they just combined everything after a while. And so we're currently on the Air Force side of the post. As you can see, we got some planes.
Yeah.
And there's one right there. So like, you guys don't know how big these are. Let me show you. I'm gonna
I'll walk up to it.
my hubby is 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". So, I mean, I think we all know that planes are big, but we don't know how big until you're standing right next to one. So these are all planes that at one point paratroopers have jumped out of during a war or a mission. So I think that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So that's kind of it for the park.
So we weren't we have a little passport book that we got at this
when we were at the Poe House.
Yeah, the Poe House. There was a museum there, and this actually wasn't the place we thought we were going. Apparently there's another big airplane on post that you can get the stamp for the passport. So we're gonna have to say that for another video, but we're here now. So we're just gonna do a quick little walk and then probably Red Robin tonight.
Maybe. We'll see. What did you learn in the class? Maybe we should share. They always go over your love languages in the class.
Oh, yeah.
I am a receiving gifts and words of affirmation person. What about you?
I like quality time. I like company.
And?
That's my secondary, but
quality time is your first.
Yeah, that's
acts
my
of service
acts
is
of
your secondary.
That's my second one. So
yeah. If you don't know what that means, gifts meaning they give you things that make them think of you, or words of affirmation like you're doing such a great job, and quality time is just spending time together.
I do have to say, sorry to interrupt, I do have to say we did have a really good instructor, Sergeant Major's wife, that's been
retired officially for 2 weeks.
21 years, 100% disability, war hero at all. So
Purple Heart recipient.
Yeah, Purple Heart recipient, the husband was. So it's very good because, not many couples make it that far into it.
Yeah, isn't there a joke about in order to make sergeant, you have to have at least one divorce?
For certain branches, namely the gun-ho types, the joke is you don't rank up unless you get a divorce. It's a prerequisite to get a divorce. So, but
which is terrible, but that's
my point
sort
being,
of the reality.
Yeah, my point being, is it's very rare, and to have someone teach that class like that was just very enlightening and all. So
normally they're just taught by civilians that are on the periphery of military life, and they're not actual spouses. And so it's nice to get an actual spouse because they do understand a little better versus a civilian can give nice ideas. So it doesn't necessarily always 100% understand.
So it was kind of funny when we signed up for this, class. It was just optional for us. We just wanted to do something for the, I'm taking a class right now, so just trying to keep it easy, for the weekends. But yeah, they asked us, it's like, do you want to get a certificate or something for this? And apparently for some families, it's mandatory for social work and such.
Yeah, when you're going through what's called MFLAC, Military Family Life Counselor, and they have counseling sessions, they send you to one of these.
So I made it very clear on the phone that we just wanted optional. This is just something we just want to do to clear that up. But But yeah, no, it was very, very fun. And then if you are military and your post offers something like that, go for it. I mean,
Do it. Take the strong
yeah,
bonds. Take the
take it.
communications
I mean,
class.
the Army's paying them anyway. You might as well use it.
Yeah, and who knows? You might learn something new.
So, with that, I best be off.
All right. See ya. Well, good morning, darling.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
Watching BTS.
Yep, we're watching their muster. What do you think so far?
It's good. It would be better with waffles.
I'm not letting him make waffles right now because it's going to be loud. And so then I would miss the muster. That defeats the purpose of waking up. You can make them after.
Put comments below if waffles are allowed.
We will see. You can make them after the muster's over. Deal? Okay. All right. Looks like we are getting ready. There's another VCR on. So we have a minute or two. Do you want to say anything about what you think in general other than waffles?
It's good. There's a lot of commercials, but it's good.
They aren't commercials. They're VCRs. What they do, so you know and they know, is they put these little pre-recorded snippets of film on. It gives them time to change their clothes, change the set, without there being nothing happening. So it gives you something to watch and enjoy while waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He woke up a little later than I did, so he missed the first half hour.
It was early.
I was still up.
Still kind of tired.
I'm still tired too. I've been up since 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we are enjoying. He has seen. You even missed film out. Wow. So the first one he saw is Stay and then Fly to My Room. And hopefully we'll get some chicken noodle soup later. We'll see.